All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode on the Bodybuilding News Network. I am your host, as always, Sanj. And let's go ahead and talk about what we just had, the Saudi Classic Pro, or the Saudi Classic Show. Big shout out to Daniel over at Bodybuilders Without Borders, always doing the best coverage for up-to-date content. Now, we're going to go through the top six of the 212 guys, and then I'll do another video talking briefly about the classic guys in just a little bit. Now, some of the big names that were coming into the show, I already talked about it a couple days ago. Leading up to the show, AHMAD ASHKANAni, once he announced that he was going to be doing the show, I thought that was going to be a very shoe-in win for him. He's a very good 212 bodybuilder. He's won several pro shows. He's placed in the top two at the Olympia several times, or at least a couple times that I remember specifically against Flex Lewis. And also Nassar El-Sindeh. He said he was going to be doing this show. I think I got his name right, didn't I? Nasser Saeed, my bad. Different guy. He announced that he was going to be doing this show as well. We've seen him compete a lot last year. It was like 6 shows he did last year. So he was one of those guys that was fresh on my memory. And then beyond that, everyone else in that scorecard, not that we even got to see a scorecard, I still have not seen a scorecard posted on the website, on NPC News Online, on ifbbproleague.com. I don't know what's going on. Like, is this even a pro show? Like what's going on? But anywho, side tangent gone. Those were the 2 names that were on my radar, and then a bunch of people popped in here. The finals. It looks like AHMAD ASHKANAni winning the show, and Nasser Saeed actually placing 6th. So technically outside of the awards. The award ceremony is top 5. So I was surprised with that. I thought it would be he would definitely be in the top 3, but a lot of new names to me. So let's go ahead and go through these guys. Obviously, I'll put the footage on the screen. AHMAD ASHKANAni winning the pro show. I thought he looked really good. Thought he looked sharp. I'm not particularly a huge fan of his structure. I always thought it was very unaesthetic. But hey, if the judges are going to give him a win, who am I to say anything else? But overall, big congratulations to him. I really liked what I saw here. Very conditioned, very separated, big and full as he always is. And it is what it is. He won that show. In second place, now this guy, Mohammed Del Zahim. He won, or he placed second here. Now, he's not a new bodybuilder, but he's definitely a new bodybuilder to me. If we look at his page, he has a bunch of accolades here. He's been competing since 2006. He's a 9-time Asia champ. So I'm not sure if that's an NPC thing, or if that's a like IBFF, like the Indian bodybuilding, or if they have like an Arabian bodybuilding league. I'm not too sure. Really out of the loop on that side of the world for competing. I know a little bit about the European tours, about those guys that compete in the European circuit, but that's about it. But great physique. I thought it was even comparable to win the show. I thought he looked absolutely fantastic. This Mohammed guy, which isn't even fair. I mean, like half the scorecard are Mohammed, which is kind of like a Jones or a John for us white people. But this guy looked amazing, very conditioned, very sharp, very wide on the top. Just overall, just an amazing 212 competitor. And that's something you're always going to see. You're always going to see at the 212 is these guys just look fantastic. They're always big and full, but they have a little bit more of an aesthetic flow to them where they have to stay within that weight cap. And they don't always just completely blow out all the muscles and get to this freaky Rami-esque look. So big congratulations to him. Apologies on the third place third place competitor, Anwar Al-Balushi. He has a private account, but he did place third. In fourth place, another competitor, not too too crazy on the social media. He doesn't post too much from what I'm seeing here. I have a great photo that I also saw that Daniel used leading up to the show from 2019. Looked absolutely fantastic in 2019. And that's really it for what I could find online for this guy. Hopefully we can work on building up these guys' profiles, moving through these years to come, so that when you type in their name, like if I typed in Nassim QTR, it would show up on the NPC News Online page. Like they'd have like a hashtag that would funnel it. But hey, they don't like my opinions and my critiques that I send to them so much that they keep blocking all my accounts. So, shows professionalism there. Now, Nasser Saeed, this was the guy I thought was going to do really well at the show. He turned out to not do so well, placing in that sixth. I was looking at some footage I found on the tubes, and I'll put that in here as well for you can see. He looked like he was not having a great time in the posing round. It looked like finals. Looking at this photo from his Instagram page, though, he looks absolutely fantastic. Very vascular, shredded, dialed in. And it's unfortunate because sometimes you can look amazing before the show and you can look amazing after the show. And you can sometimes even look amazing during the show, but you might just like lose that 1 to 5% while you're on stage. You kind of fade away when you're posing or after your posing routine, or there's so many different ways that a show could go wrong. And this just wasn't his show. Hopefully we get to see him bounce back quickly, hopping into another upcoming show. Not too sure on the competitive score, the calendar for 2022. I know we have the Arnold Classic Ohio, we have the Indy Pro, which are historically early shows. The New York Pro is historically an earlier show in the first quarter of the year. So we'll look forward to those shows coming out hopefully soon. I'll do an updated scorecard or calendar for the year and what shows we should be expecting before summer, coming into spring, Valentine's Day, things like that. But that is about it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for stopping in, checking out the channel. If you are new, consider subscribing. We have lots of content like this coming out in the near future, so stay tuned. If you guys want to support me, I always have links in the description of the video. You guys can check those out if you want. I am thinking about doing some sort of like YouTube or Amazon affiliate thing where, if I use, like, I have a bunch of like knee, elbow sleeves and knee wraps and stuff I use, but I'm not particularly affiliated with them. But if you guys want to purchase those things on Amazon, I'll put a link in there. You can click it, and all your purchases actually help support the channel. Something like 5% goes back to me. So if you're interested in something like that, let me know down below. If you guys want to see a very specific topic, make sure you guys let me know down below, as well as fitness ideas like how much creatine you need a day. Or I was looking at some ideas like that, and I was like, I think that'd be kind of fun to make videos like that, but I'm not too sure. Anywho, stay tuned. We'll be posting a weekly recap for week 7 and 8 of the novice program, so stay tuned for that, guys. COVID hit me real good, so I was out of the loop for almost a week and a half, unfortunately, but we're still making gains. I started a TikTok, so if you guys want to watch that, you can as well. But that's it. Enough rambling. Take care, stay motivated, stay consistent, stay intentional with your training and your life goals. And I'll see you guys in the next one.